Hello, whoever you are. This is the review of day one of the cruise to Norway. Um, the day started with leaving at the port from Newcastle, and this cruise contains me and my parents. So, start off with first thing to note was watching the cruise ship leave the port. And got to my dad and I, went to the front of the ship, observed the ship moving, and popular sight apparently. Lots of people were crowded around. Thing to note is, my dad and I watched some cranes loading something on the shore. It seemed to be scrap metal, so we watched that going as the ship was leaving. After that, there weren't too many things we did today since the ship left late. We went and got dinner at a restaurant. The food was mostly good. Had some fish and some chocolate pistachio something or other. Yeah, that was pretty good. After that, we went to a saxophone performance by a Chilean saxophonist. Again, it was an interesting one because it was what I found strange is that it was a musical performance where the saxophonist was front and center, but it wasn't just like a saxophone being performed. It was other instruments as well, but there was the backup. It's kind of like the saxophone player took the position of the singer, but they weren't a singer; they were a saxophone player. So it's like one instrument took precedence over the other instruments, which seemed to me an odd setup. But there you go. And the songs are fine. A lot of it seemed to be covers of existing songs, basically instrumental versions, but with a saxophone put in. And those performances were fine pretty much. After that, we went and did a quiz. The quiz was pretty easy for the most part, actually. My parents and I got 13 questions out of 15 right. And again, they weren't difficult questions. It was things like, what city is a capital of a Scandinavian country and starts and ends with the same letter? The answer, of course, is Oslo. Things like that. Despite our score, we didn't win because someone managed to get full marks, which again wasn't too surprising. And then after that, apparently there's basically midnight meal you can get. So I went there and got some food, and the food there was mostly good, except there's like these salmon rolls you can get, and those are actually pretty poor quality. So aside from that, the food was fine so far. So hopefully the food maintains this quality throughout the trip, but we'll see. And that basically summarizes what happened on day one of this cruise.